got a last one for the night with Big Mercy over for the team one. Ready to go, the Samurai Warrior. We got us this Anthrax back in the, oh no, Elemental. He is Ellie. Low roll. Ekio. Oh. Gilnean or human? Got himself a full fancy. Looking fancy with the Outlaw rogue weapon. I love it. Facile on this team as well as Polka. Oh, Naboomkin. For some reason, I thought maybe you were going to play Feral. Adam Power over on the Frosty Mage again. Oh, God, I love this mount. It's so janky with the pixels, but it's so good looking. We got Ayaz, we got Demonis, we got Saya, as well as Miko going to be first up versus Polka. Polka setting up those polka dots with a Moonfire, Sunfire. I'm liking the Mog. I'm liking a lot of Druids have been running like that parted skirt mog for a lot of the sets. It looks so good. Miko trying to see if he can load up some dots. Polka trying also to do up some dots as well, but the Warlock's dots are doing a bit of pressure. Polka, which is in the bear form, being very, very careful, and Miko just keeps pressuring him with the slows, with the dots. Drain Soul. Polka trying to see if he can walk out of them, maybe get some damage. Dots get interrupted. Wait a second, Polka. Hold on. Could just die right here. Wait a second. Big pour down for Miko. Got himself some surges. Polka needs a heal. Or not? Or not? I'm kind of melted. I'm not sure what happened. I think Miko got all the dots in the open, and Polka tried to go for a bit of a heal, decided to run out, and just maybe didn't like anticipate the dots to ramp up that quickly. Facile got himself full set of pets on the Miko. He doesn't play into dots, but if you think about every single pet as a damage over time effect, as long as it's connected with Miko, that is a damage over time, technically. No heal? I have no idea. I'm not really sure. Demon Bolts, slinging over at Miko from the Tyrant. Got himself all the pets surrounding him. Maybe he can go for the big drain on the pets. At the very least, you could drain the health from these pets, or even load up one of these pets full of dots. Send him over to Facile with a soul swap. That could be pretty good, actually. I think that's what he's trying to go for. Maybe blasting out the pets instead. Facile may just have to go for a new pet of his own, trying to go for Fears on the Dark Glare. Is his pet dead? It's pretty close. It's got to be pretty close to it. Miko maybe could soul swap. There goes the soul swap. Mordecai as Facile does get a CC set up on the Miko. Does going for the wall. That's going to be another pet. Full new one summoned up. Does go for the interrupt. Full set of dots on the Facile yet again. Miko trying to stay on him as best as possible. Sending in the Mordecai. Drain Light to follow as long as there's no axe toss. Facile catching up on quite a lot of healing. Miko generating himself a fatty shield from that massive drain. That's going to be more pets joining in for Facile. Got himself the big Doom Fiend in the back. Used to be, I think, Doomguard, but a Doom Fiend right now. Based on the tier set, Miko with a big shield as he gets stun locked. Tyrant does get you interrupted, trying to get some dots on the Facile. Maybe might as well go dots on the main pet and swap more to Facile. Do you have a fear or anything? That's going to be a full set of pets. Maybe stun on the pets. That's going to be all dots on the pets. Drain life is going to be huge. We're covered all the hell. Look at that. All these pets surrounding together. You're just draining all of them. Facile is going to die. Miko was able to get himself a full reset. My goodness. This is gonna be Anthrax up next, immediately dotted, literally getting plinked away by the eyeball as Miko backing up out of the Anthrax, trying to play the big elemental one-shotty thing. Do you have the big go? Hold on, you need a primordial. You need a primordial with it. Hold on, you gotta get some tier set. He's trying to play the lightning build. You gotta get the primordial going. Lava beam? Hold on a second. Does it actually do a lot of single target damage? Trying to go for Ice Fury. If you get yourself Primordial together with the Stormkeeper, you can get yourself a big one-shot. Anthrax needs to give himself a little bit of survivability, trying to go for Lightning Bolts. Ice Fury, that is going to add a little bit extra damage. He needs himself that Sky Fury. I don't know if he'll be able to get a Lightning Blast. If you go for that Lightning Blast together with a Lightning Bolt Sky Fury, that is huge. And if you got Primordial on top of it, which is going to send out for you a Lightning Blast, or just done. I'm not sure. Akio, not feeling that good. Big drain on him. The man is just rotted. Hold on a second. Might be looking at our Cloak of Shadows instantly here. Trying to go for stuns on the Miko. Is that going to be enough? Maybe damage with the between the eyes potentially. Miko backing up out of there. I thought I switched to one person, but just Miko bailing as he just rotting down Akio. Stun. He needs a cloak right now. Mans needs a cloak. Hold on. Killing spree. Cheat death. Got a cloak. I'm not sure why he didn't cloak. Big Mercy charging in as he's getting fully dotted up. Miko trying to see if he can play this as fast as possible before Dampen really scales up. Reflected Mordecai. Well done by the Warrior. Does get himself a setup versus Miko as he's trying to go for a bit of drains, but he's getting chopped up, man. The executes, the Bloodthirst, the Bloodbaths are doing work. The slow into Mercy does make it harder for him to really get around the corner. As he's just rotting right now. Not much he can do. Maybe he can press Reflect. Maybe he can press his big defensive. But that's really about it. He wants to save those and find a way to maximize the value. But Miko just stayed away from the guy. Because the dude just perma-slow. There's nothing he can do. He actually can't catch up at all. He needs a stun. Leap. No, just rotted. Okay. Well, Miko got himself a clean 5. 10 million damage in health. Jesus. Sasha gonna be first up. I love the mount. You got some going full army of the undead summoned in with Demonatus. I have a hard time with your name. Demonatus. I have a hard time with your name. Full strangling, surrounded by the army. AMS up for Sasha with an IBF, tanking this up really early. Silenced, but Demon is not deterred at all. Goes in for a full hunt, trying to get himself as much healing as possible, cleaving down the entire army of undead. Look at them just getting blasted out. That is just so much damage, and so much damage on Sasha too. It just hits everything evenly, and Sasha goes down. The barrage of a demon just walks in and just let it channel, let it just out of their system. Is so good. As long as you got resources, you can do plenty with it. Anthrax gonna be up next. Immediate Ascendance. Demonas with a full imprison. Trinket out of Anthrax Zone. Trying to see if he can bail away. Does avoid the Sigil of Fear. That's gonna be Demonas. I don't know if you got meta or anything. Does go in for the stun, but does get taken down. That is a lot of damage out of my hands from Shaman's up. The zaps, elemental damage, and Ascendance still does quite a bit. Pew gonna be up next. Survival Hunter trying to see if he can get angles onto Anthrax, throwing in grenades, sending in the pet, doing as much as he can, dropping down another trap onto Anthrax, but trying to see also if he can kill his totem. I think he's playing into the counteract totem, right? The one that counteracts the damage, that counters the damage back to the target. Walls up for Anthrax, not doing great on health, but he's actually kind of sort of okay. The wall helping him stabilize a lot of it. Big spear out for Pew right now, doing quite a bit of damage. Now he's primed. All his damage is going to be big crits, big damage. Kill shot could be huge. Does burrow for just a second. Mending Bandage. I think he's going to be ready with that kill shot, huh? Exactly, he's ready. You actually did do a lot of damage with a burrow though. If the guy was only lower in health, that would have been huge, but Pew almost went down. If only he had maybe a burrow and then like a primordial lightning bolt too, that would have been great. But that kill shot, yeah, not much you can do. Even if that thing does not crit, it still does a ton of damage. But it does incredibly good when it does crit though, especially after you use your Fury of the Eagle Spear, because that just with your tiers that gives you like 15% more crit, or 8. I don't even know. I know in PvP a lot of the tier sets are like cut in half in volume, but some effects are not. They did go back and like, you know what, that's a little too much in PvP. Some effects are not good back in volume. Miko does get hit with a stun. Pew trying to see if he can blast him out. Spear immediately Mortal Coil as Miko is given an opportunity to at least dot up Pew. There isn't a way for hunters to remove dots anymore with a feint death, so all he can do is rotate defenses while staying aggressive with Miko. Miko is going to drop down Dark Glare, extending the dots on the Pew. There isn't much you can do. Does miss the kick, and it's just going to be free drain for Miko. Got himself a big shield with the drain. Does end up consuming the man soul very, very quickly. Ayaz rushing him. Also has to play in the same way. Has to play aggressive. Whatever damage you can get into Miko, the better. Use that mobility. Use the kiting. Use the line of sight to give yourself as much value as you can. Miko got himself a wall. At least should be able to get full dots onto Ayaz if he's given an opportunity. Full dots are in. Drain life is available. You do have the pets dotted too, so that agony that you put on pets is going to ramp up the damage of your drain life as well. Big burst into Ayaz. Got himself a defensive Mortal Coil for a second. Trinket available. Saving it for later though, but it's going to be a huge scatter going behind the pillar, but he's still dotted. Oh, drain life. Oh, does go for feint death for just a second, but Miko having all those pets nearby can just drop dots on him. That just ends up building him more resources, more damage, more procs, more everything, as the game is going to be up next. Trying to get full dots out of Miko with a stable affliction, fear to follow. Miko just trying to keep the pressure onto the game, stuns him right after. Big drain of life to follow as Miko was able to at least get himself a bit of recovery. Cloak of Shadows really, really early for the rogue, so for Miko, if he has some more mobility, he might be okay. Deathmark most likely going to come out for the game next. Smoke bomb for just a second. Cheap shot. Full dots. Miko not going to feel great at all though. Unless he can drain and somehow survive. No. There's no way. There's no shot. Wait, Adam swapping over to Arcade now? Hold on a second. Oh, where's your chest piece? What is happening? You got pants and you got a hat and you got a staff and you got boots and everything. So you did bog everything but the chest. With missiles to follow. Blind by the rogue does still have touch of the Magi unless you can get himself a reset. It is going to do a bit of damage. Not too much though. Unless you get an interrupt right now. Game might be in a big, bad spot right now. Trying to get some dots in. Cheat Death does get the proc. Missiles to follow for Adam. Even more missiles. Got him some mobility while blasting the guy out as best as he can. Shifting power just to recover some cooldowns. Didn't have to use too much versus the rogue. I don't think he even went in for like the big burst at all. So Holy Saya is going to eat the brunt of it. If Adam can get Holy Saya away from the pillar, captain through the full setup, full arcane surge, that could be a huge bit of damage with missiles to follow, just barraging the cascade of missiles with Ring of Fire, so you can't even stay behind the pillar all that easily. You will have to leave it, and that's going to be extra damage for you to deal with. Is that touch the magic by Adam? Might be looking at an ice block right now here. Holy got quite a bit of damage as Adam tried to see if he could blink around the guy. Got himself shields, which is helping him stave off a little bit of damage from Saya. Trying to go for a poly. No way to heal from a poly. Is going to go for the ice block of Saya. That's how a touch of the magic are ramped up on him. Did not ever use immunities here just yet, but he's still in a bit of a weird spot right now. Got himself regenerating. So that's a bubble? Was that not a bubble? That's just a shield of energy. So he's still getting immunities. Hold on. He's actually in a great spot. For some reason, I thought he bubbled that. So he's got regenerating. He got bubble. He used regenerating. So he's still a bubble, Basic spell warding, and lay on hand. So he's fine. For Adam, this may be a bit of a tougher match then. Especially if Sai is able to rotate his cooldowns like he has been. You will have to put in a lot of pressure just to get his immunities. Missing that kick could be huge for Adam. Blasting. There goes the bubble. For Adam, I don't know if he's got any mobility or anything or repositional ways to get around. Does get to get around though. Picking up a little bit of health as well. Shifting power helping him get some cooldowns back a little bit faster. Saya out in the open with wings. Got himself plenty of that range damage. Poly though. I don't know if Adam got any more damage thereafter. Is trying to see if he can max range versus Saya. Ring of Fire is helping him out quite a bit. Shield of it is giving Saya just a little bit of survivability to keep pressure onto Adam. But the range damage though, I don't know if Adam's got anything left here. Trying to see if he can live this. Shield of it is proccing, but he's super far away from him. More missiles to follow. Sai does not have immunity. Hold on a second. Got him some big hammers though. That's gonna be lay on hands. He doesn't have immunity. Adam just trying to see if he can get himself an escape. Trying to see if he can go for a little bit of survivability. Got him some back blinks, if anything. Oh, stun. Maybe a blink available. Trinket. Nah. Not much you can do there. That is a rough one. That is so rough. For some reason, I thought that Saya did end up going for bubble and regenerating. And if that was the case, then it's like, well, he only got 2 immunities. No, having the bubble, he's able to pressure the mage. He's able to hold on to it until the perfect moment. And is able to, I think he used it while he was on high health too. But against Facile, there's not much you can do. Hold on a second. Hold on. There was such a back and forth duel with him and Adam. Bert versus Facile is like, oh, I don't know. It ended so fast. That is so rough. Meek over 2. Let's go. All right, let's get us another one going, boys. Yeah. As long as we got bodies, let's get another game going.